Hello out there. How are my good friends? This is Blu-ray Cinema talking on another video of movies that we love and and action movies, horror movies, all that good stuff. And what we're talking about today is Arrow Video's Vamp. Now, I'm gonna put on the thumbnail is that why doesn't this have a 4K yet? And I don't know why I don't. I don't understand why I don't. But Arrow Video did this for UK region free in 2011. It's UK, and they has like a whole ton of stuff in it. It's like a back to the 80s. It has a commentary by Robert Russell and I think Getty Wannabe and a producer. And tons of special features. This has very little special features, but it does have some. But Vamp came out in 1986, 94 minutes. It's not rated. I think back then, I remember seeing this on... I rented a VHS back in the day. And I remember watching this on HBO and stuff like that. And this is Chris Makepeace from My Bodyguard, Meatballs, all the wonderful good things. If you like My Bodyguard, I don't. I know a lot of people do. Meatballs I do like, but I'm not paying Lionsgate Limited and arm my leg for a 4K of it. I think Lionsgate Limited should not be limited anymore. I think the prices are crazy. They're asking way too much. And the Steelbook era has got to stop. But that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother issue. And he plays Keith and character named AJ, Robert Russell, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, are trying to get initiated at college. And to go to initiation, they go to a script club that's run by Grace Jones. And they meet a rich guy there to drive them there called Getty Wannabe. And they go to this after dark club, and unbeknownst to them, it's full of vampires. And Grace Jones is the main vampire. And there's some comedy, and there's like, weird people at night thing, blah 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 blah, and they got special effects by Greg Kinnear, who did The Lost Boys and Bram Stoker's Dracula. And they go through the rest of the night to the morning and defeating vampires. And they meet a waitress named by Dee Pfeiffer, who is Michelle Pfeiffer's sister, and stuff like that. And they just go through the night, in the strip club, in the bar, and face these vampires. And there's someone else in this too. I can't think of his name. But you know what I'm talking about. It's another character that's in movies for years. So this isn't a bad movie, but I don't know why it just says it's got a 4K yet. I don't know what Arrow is going to do. Or Finger Syndrome has the rights. Shout Factory has the rights. I don't know. Hopefully next year, because this will be 40 years next year. This movie's been around. So on this you get special edition right here. This is the theatrical poster right here. This is the back. You can see Vamp right there. And there's the inside Vamp Blu-ray. It's 1080 Blu-ray, which I don't have to tell. And there's the Arrow Video, what they did, and this is that stuff. So yeah, Grace Jones, Chris Makepeace, Dee Pfeiffer, Robert Russell, and Getty Wannabe from Revenge of the Nerds and all kinds of wonderful, and Gun Ho, which I don't. Gun Ho is. People ask me, well, do you like Gun Ho? I said I watched it and I don't, because it's too outdated. What they're talking about is too outdated today, and you'll see that. But you get high definition transfer, you get original mono audio, you get subtitles for You get The Making of Vamp, a brand new documentary featuring interviews with director and photography, and stars Robert Russell, the Piper Guy wannabe. Behind the scenes rehearsals, blooper reel, image gallery, Director Bites the Big Apple, which is a short film that the director did in 1979. Trailers, TV spots, rehearsal free, virtual commission artwork by the Twins of Evil, whatever that means. Later International Corp, which this was, if you see this, it'll go like new, not New Horizons, you know what I'm talking about. Same company that doing Hellraiser 1. I can't think of it right now. It's on tip of my tongue too. New World Pictures. That's it. New World Pictures. Which showed that Roger Corman's part thing. Yes, but sort of. But yeah. So if you want to know spoilers. So they go to this club. They go to a coffee shop. They meet these weird people who end up being a little group of vampires with guy with albino, couple African American women, and stuff, and then they meet a little girl later who's about between 6 and 8 years old, and she's a little vampire. How that happened, nobody knows. The movie just stuff happens. And then they go to the strip club to get the stripper for the college, and then they're in over their head, and that's when Chris Makepeace meets Steve Pfeiffer as a waitress. She's a normal one. She's not a vampire. And Robert Russell gets bitten by Grace Jones, vampire. And he kills a couple people, but he don't want to kill his best friend. So his best friend and Dee Pfeiffer are going through the night, walking into town, trying to figure out what to do. And, and kill the main vampire. And Gay Wannabe ends up being bitten by a vampire, and they end up near the end, they light the bar strip club on fire with like bourbon or some kind of alcohol. So yeah, it's really well done. It's really well photographed, and choreography is good, and production value is good. So you can tell it's really low budget, but it's a good low budget movie. So this is one a good B movie. But that's it. Other than the Arrow Video Halloween rumor that they may do Halloween, on 4K. But nobody knows for sure because people are saying this stuff out of the woodwork. But other than that, this is Blu-ray Cinema. And I'll see you on the next time and stuff like that. And, if anybody wants to, do a live stream with me, Plant CHH or whatever, watch my videos. If you want to do a live stream, we'll do a live stream, man. Because dude, people watch this video know I like horror films. I watch a lot of B movies. I like B movies. I like horror films. I like action films. I like all kinds of stuff. So any of these other YouTubers want to do live stream with me because we can talk about horror films, we can talk about action films, we can talk about Return of the Living Dead, we can talk about all kinds of things. So let me know in the comments below whether you want me to review or what you want my next video to be, or you have comments about Vamp and why isn't there 4K of this movie yet, and more special features like there should be, like the old Arrow UK is, which I hope they port those over to the 4K. Or that, have a great weekend, and because this will be posted tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next. Alright, have a great weekend, have a great day, and bye.